Matthew McIntosh, and that will be his first team's fifth. And we will take our first media timeout here of the night. 14:54 left to play. We're all tied up at 11 apiece. Vikings and the Golden Bulls here from Charlotte. We'll be right back right after this. Thank you. Welcome back here, sports fans. 14:54 left to play in the first half. The Golden Bulls, both teams shooting it rather well here early in this contest. Is coming out our first media timeout here, Marquise. What do you see in that first 6 minutes?
A lot of intensity right now coming from the Vikings on both sides of the ball. I'd like to see them penetrate a little bit more, leaning too much on the jump shot to me.
Basketball that time, a quick and short one, not capitalized by Bennett for the Golden Bulls. Vikings shot off the glass is no good. And this one will belong to 15 this time for the Golden Bulls. That'll be Casey Maynor. Team fourth foul for Maynor. First, team fourth. Vikings inbounded, just cut away, nearly threw it away. Kyle will take this one. Kyle right side, he'll give this one over to number 11, and that will be Kyrie Marshall, and he'll turn the basketball over. So Marshall that time, Marquis got to put it on the floor before he can do anything else with it, right?
Right, went too real quick with the jab step there.
Golden Bulls now dump it down low here to 32 Williams. Williams over to 52 Bennett. Bennett nearly lost it. He gets it back. Shot up. No good. They fight for the rebound. Pull down that time for the Vikings. That'll be Javante Miles, the 6'6 senior out of Warrenton, North Carolina. Shot is up. No good. And the Vikings are, matter of fact, Golden Bulls will bring it back down. Kirchman now. Back out top here to Williams, and he'll throw it away that time. Like the bounce on the step for the North Kirchman, but look canvas on that play that time for the Golden Bulls. And you can see why both of these teams are 5 and 6 C's, Marquise. You know, very careless with the basketball, and got to take care of it, especially in a game like this in a one-and-done situation.
Exactly. The key to this game is taking care of the basketball, making sure it's in the right hands at the right time, and not, just giving the ball away.
Let's see what the Vikings do here. Coaches went to the bench now. Coach Grimsley, he'll bring on Terry and Land in the game. It'll be Land, Miles, Marshall, and Petaway for the Vikings. Marshall, long three-pointer, and that's good. Kyrie Marshall with the three, and the Vikings go ahead 14-11 here. Vikings been in a lot of ball games this year, Marquise. A lot of close ball games, just haven't been able to break through. Jumpers up, and that one is going to be no good. Rebound pulled down by number 22, Edwards, but he'll lose it out of bounds on that play. So
could have let that one go. It was an air ball, but that momentum already took them to the field.
13:37 left to play in the first half. Land being guarded. Matter of fact, he'll take this one, get it down. Marshall will take this one away that time, and Kyrie Marshall got his nose in there that time. Able to take that one away. He'll give it over to Edwards. Edwards dribble drive. Edwards shot off the glass, no good. Trying to get it back, but he can't get it. Now over to Edwards. Edwards going to quickly into the front court, get this one here, and a foul whistle on the play as number 5. That'll be Javante Miles. He'll pick up his first foul of the night here.
Foul is on number 5, Javante Miles. His first, team's fifth.
It'll be the 15th foul against the Vikings. 2 more. They'll be in the bonus here. Golden Bulls are inbounded. Drop it down low to Williams. Williams being working against Miles. Also, Miles doing a good job hedging out on that screen. Caban Williams a long three-pointer, and that one is good. Went in and came out that time, but Bonds will get a fortuitous bounce that time as that would go in. 14 apiece. Vikings and the Golden Bulls.
A lot of shooting early on in this game from both teams.
It was going to go one-on-one this time. Going to get this one down here to Marshall. Marshall shot off the glass, and it's good. Count the basket for Kyrie Marshall on a beautiful assist that time from Elion Edwards. And he'll drop him off, and Marshall will cash that one in. Looking for to complete the three-point play.
Oh, that was a sweet pass in between two defenders like that. Excellent pass, excellent finish for the and one.
So to bring up a shot and a possible three-point play, and Marshall, he finishes it off. So 6 points off the bench quickly here for Kyrie Marshall. Bringing good energy off the bench here early for Elizabeth City.
Definitely, bench play is always key to a game. If your bench can come off with as much intensity as your starters, you're in for a good game.
Vikings lead it by 3, Golden Bulls. Trying to work off the screen. They'll drop this one down to Williams. Williams working it. Matter of fact, that'll be number 11. And the shot is up, and Marshall with the foul. And that'll be the second on Miles that time. A little hand checking and cost the Vikings, matter of fact, the Golden Bulls to put the basketball out of bounds. 12:28 left to play here in the first half. Vikings 17, Johnson C. Smith 14. Been a long day of basketball here at the Bojangles Arena. We're going to recap some of the early action for you here momentarily. It'll be Johnson C. Smith ball on their own baseline here. Williams trying to get it in. He'll throw this one away right to Land this time. Land for the Vikings. He's going to take this one off here to Jones. Jones shot off the glass and it's good. Nice assist that time for Teron Land. And the Vikings lead it by 5. 19-14 here with 12:15 left to play here in this first half. Golden Bulls, a little stagnant. Has been a minute here for a basket for the Golden Bulls.
This game is eerily similar to the Lady Vikings game earlier.
Yeah, Lady Vikings got off to a good start earlier here. Shot is up, no good. They fight for the rebound. And a foul going to be whistled. And might be Edwards. It might be his third.
Foul is on number 22, Edwards.
Gotta be Edwards' third.
Number 52, McKinney on the line.
It seems like both teams want to get a little bit of foul trouble.
1-1.
One-on-one situation here, and that one is up, no good. So Edwards think he does have 3 fouls, but Vikings can't get him out of the game right now. Land will take it down. It's a free throw, no good that time by number 52. That'll be Brandon McKinney for Johnson C. Smith. Vikings lead it by 5 here now. Now a foul whistle on the play with number 11, Robert Davis there.
Foul is on number 11, Robert Davis.
So Edwards going to check into the ball game. Matter of fact, Edwards going to check out of the ball game, and checking in now for the Vikings going to be Robert Harvey. So see what the native of Charlotte can do here for the Vikings. Back to Harvey, thought about the 3. Harvey now his short float in the lane, no good. Harvey looked like a little tentative on that shot that time, Marquise.
Definitely looked like he wanted to pull for the 3, but decided to take it in a little bit more.
Shot is up, and that's going to be nearly thrown out of bounds here. And a blocking foul whistle on the play. And that one will go against the Vikings. Looks like they're going to get Shaheed Petaway for his first foul of the night.
20 for the Golden Bulls. Gabon Williams, he showed incredible athleticism there getting that ball. It seemed like it was going to be going out of bounds, but he's able to reach up and go and grab it.
So Gabon Williams at the line for 2 shots for the Golden Bulls. That shot is up and good. 19-15. And 11:08 left to play in this first half. You'll have one more. That shot is up and good. Checking back into the game for the Golden Bulls. It'll be Arthur Bennett. He'll replace Brandon McKinney. 19-16 and 11:08 left to play in the first half. Vikings leading by 3 here over the host Johnson C. Smith Golden Bulls here at Bojangles Coliseum here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Land, he'll give way to Jones. Matter of fact, Petaway, they'll drop this one down to Jones. Jones going to turn face up against the bigger Bennett. Shot is up and no good that time, but a nice move that time by Jordan Jones. Able to back down and fill his way against the bigger Arthur Bennett that time. And nearly had that ball go in for a chance for a three-point play, but it ripped out. And Jones will go to the line for two here for the Vikings.
Yeah, definitely impressive that being able to back down big Arthur Bennett. He's not very tall, but very big, and he's just able to back him in and get the call.
First free throw by Jones is good. They're a Hoskin native, played his high school basketball at Hertford County High School. Got checked on, also coming up at halftime. Hopefully we'll be able to give you some high school scores from some of the high school state tournament games kicked off tonight as well. Second free throw by Jones is good. And that will make it 21-16 now in favor of the Vikings. Golden Bulls working it around. Good defense. Kirsten thought with three for the Vikings. Give it over to Williams. Williams over to Harvey. Harvey trapped down low. Ball's going to be nearly stolen away, and it is stolen away. As that time, Shaheed Petaway come out of there with the steal, and Harvey will give it back to Land, and the Vikings trying to nurse this 5-point lead here. 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Jones has it now. Going to be double teamed here. He's going to throw this one back out here to Land. Land lost the basketball, and a foul that time at number 11, Kyrie Marshall. And Land a little careless with it that time, and number 2, Christian Kirschman with the timeout with the basket there at that time. So
yeah, you can tell that the double team there got too much pressure on him. He just unfortunately threw the ball away.
Yeah, gotta be ready. I don't think he saw that double team coming from his backside, but gotta be ready to get rid of that basketball. Well, at the line for the Golden Bulls will be Christian Kirschman. He'll have 2 shots. Now, the first one is up and good.
He converts the front end of the 1-and-1. He'll get a bonus.
Next shot is up and is good as well. 10-10 left to play in the first half. 21 Vikings, 18 Golden Bulls. Golden Bulls showing a little token pressure this time, and Land with the shot is up and good. And Land that time just being careless with the basketball here for the Vikings. Had his pocket picked on that one. They'll get this one in front court here to Jones. Jones now going to take it. He's going to shoot the short floater. No good. Rebound pulled down here by Williams. Williams over to Davis. Back to Williams. Kirchman for a long three. And it's good for the Golden Bulls.
Golden Bulls definitely putting their shooting skills on display tonight.
23-21. That's the Golden Bulls with a nice jumper that time for Robert Davis. But Vikings are right here, and we're going to take a timeout with them as well. Full timeout, so with 9:35 left to play in the first half, it's the Golden Bulls 23, ECSU Vikings 21. Welcome back here, sports fans. 23-21. Golden Bulls on a little 60-0 run. Capped out by Christian 3-pointer. And that will make Vikings burn a timeout here. Cal here to Harvey. Harvey now going to put this one on the floor and then give it over to Cal. And the Vikings will break this little pressure here for Johnson C. Smith. And Golden Bulls fall back in that 2-3 zone here now. Petaway and Cal. Over to Harvey. Harvey's going to go baseline. Harvey's shot back out to Petaway. Petaway over to Cal. He's going to throw it away. Kirschman right there with the steal. Kirschman all the way up with the floater. No good. The tip by Kirschman is good. And the Vikings being careless with the basketball right now. 2 back-to-back turnovers. We learned to find Golden Johnson C. Smith Golden Bull point. Shot is up and a pushing foul whistle against number 44, Arthur Bennett. And that will put the Vikings at the line. And that'll be number 11, Kyrie Marshall, going to the line here for the Vikings.
Yeah, going back to that previous steal, you can see Kirschman just telegraphed their fouls. He's just definitely just stepped right in front of this Vikings offense is getting a little too predictable for this Johnson C. Smith defense.
Yeah, it is right now. The Vikings going to have to do a little bit better job of taking care of the basketball. Marshall, first free throw is good.
He'll get a second.
Next one here for Marshall is good as well. 25-23, 8:52 left to play in the first half. Vikings and the Golden Bulls in a good one here from Charlotte. Kirschman now being guarded here by Robert Harvey. Harvey's going to try to pay attention to the number 2 to Charlotte native against Johnson C. Smith, best player this time. Cal now, they give it back to Davis. Davis over to Williams. Kirschman, dribble drive in the lane. His shot is up off the glass and it's good. Nice layup that time by Christian Kirschman.
Kirschman having a great game so far, and just showing he's not afraid to take it straight to the basket.
27-23, Golden Bulls by 4. Vikings in this quarter-court pressure right now is bothering Elizabeth City. They do a good job of patiently breaking it and trying to get back in the offense. 3 fouls on Elion Edwards for the Vikings, and I don't know how long Coach Luke Grimm is going to be able to go without him, but I guess if the Vikings can just stay with their arm's length here in this first half. Clayton Cowell with a long 3, no good. Rebound, pull down, and foul whistle on the play, and that'll be the number 2, Robert Harvey. And going back down the other end to shoot more free throws here. And it's been a foul play first half for both teams, preferably for the Vikings.
Right, you can never get yourself in foul trouble, especially early on in the game. It's just bound to doom you later on. You can't just give teams points, especially when you're trying to get yourself back into the game. These are 2 points that they might be getting right now.
Yeah, 2 free throws here for number 32, Christian Williams. First one is good. 28-23. Golden Bulls by 5. He'll have one more now. Next free throw attempt is up, and it is good. Checking back into the game for the Vikings is Edwards, and I kind of thought maybe the coach would probably have to come back with Edwards sometime. He'll been on the offense, really consistent offense for the Vikings, and don't want to let this one get away from you too far. 29-23. 6-point lead here for the Golden Bulls. Kyle trying to break the pressure by himself, and he does here for the Vikings, and they'll get us one over to Edwards. Edwards going to shoot the long 3-pointer, and that's good. 29-26, just like I said. Got to get Edwards back in the ball game. Only one scoring the ball consistently here tonight for the Vikings.
Big shot there, get us back within 3 points.
29-26, 7:20 left to play in the first half. Williams thought about the 3. Going to get us from back out here to Davis. Davis going to work off a screen. Shot is up, and it is good that time. Robert Davis with his 3rd bucket of the night. That'll make it 31-26 now here for the Vikings. Edwards another 3-pointer. That one is up, no good. Jordan Jones pulls down the rebound. Jones up, shot, no good. Probably should have kicked it back out that time. Tried to force it up between 3 defenders on that play.
Definitely way too many bodies down there to force a shot back up.
31-26, 6:45 left to play in the first half. Kirschman again, dribble drive, nice pass that time, and foul going to be on Edwards, and this will be his, got to be third or fourth.
Foul is on number 22, Elon Edwards, his third.
Yeah, it's his
The Vikings
third.
are already over the limit.
And just that time Edwards got caught looking at the basketball instead of, we got looking really caught watching his man instead of the ball. Nice backdoor action that time by Johnson C. Smith, and Edwards had no choice but to foul on that one to prevent giving up an open layup.
Right, he wasn't able to move his feet as quick. Just caught his body a little bit in the air. Just trying to see if he makes these 2 free throws here.
He'll miss the first one. He'll have one more. McIntosh back into the game along with John Maynard. So hopefully these guys can come in and provide a little bit of offense. Maynard with 2 and McIntosh with 2 as well. So Vikings battling foul problems here in this first half as well as battling the Golden Bulls of Johnson C. Smith. Shot is up and good. Checking into the game now, replacing number 15. That'll be Casey Maynard. And back into the game now for the Golden Bulls to be number 20, Gabon Williams. 6:40 left to play in the first half, 32-26 in favor of the Golden Bulls. Gotta thank so much to our on-site engineer back on the 1 and 2s, Miss Branday. Without her, we couldn't be able to bring you this one here tonight from Charlotte. Cowell over to Maynard. Maynard gonna go left side. Maynard, he'll stop here, pop here, shoot the floater, no good. And a foul whistle to number 23 that time, Matthew McIntosh. And again, the Vikings with another foul here in this first half.
Number 23.
Just being a little careless with your body right now. You have to always make sure that you're not over top of the man in front of you, especially if he's on the opposite team. They're going to call that every time.
Yeah, and that time Maynard, you know, like you said, he just over the back that time. Really got to know where you are. You know, Vikings got to just do a better job of fouling. They really have been their own worst enemy here in this first half. You know, we just fouled and put Johnson C. Smith to the line. You know, early in the ball game, a free-flowing contest, but right now, been a lot of Johnson C. Smith going to the free throw line. Vikings not being able to play without fouling at this juncture. That one will be good that time as Gabon Williams will get 1 out of 2, and that'll push it back to a 7-point lead here for Johnson C. Smith. Petaway over to Cowell. Cowell now going to dribble drive. Cowell over to Maynard. Ball going to be thrown away. And we got a step that time on the sideline. It's going to be a turnover here for the Vikings.
Yeah, it seems like he just took off with the ball like he was a running back there on that play, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, he did that time. Didn't put it to the ground at all. Vikings need a basket here. Down by 7 with 6 minutes left to play in this first half. Cowell over to Maynard. See if Maynard can get one. Cowell, he'll shoot a long 3. That one's in and out that time. A good shot that time by Clayton Cowell. Just didn't go in. Kirschman going to be aggressive here, and a foul whistle on number 2. Excuse me, on 0. That'll be Cowell again. And another foul here for the Vikings.
Number 0, Clayton Cowell.
Halftime. When halftime comes, head coach Luke Grimsley has to come out and just talk to his guys and establish the foundation of get your hands up and just, you know, stay away from contact. Too much contact early on in the game. Way too many fouls.
Yeah, now a lot of contact has been against the Vikings negatively, as just not being able to play without fouling. And you see why the Vikings have only won 2 games all year long. Just inability to defend at times, inability to rebound the basketball as well. 35-26, largest lead of the night here by 9 as the Golden Bulls, who really haven't done anything flashy or fancy at all tonight here. And they lead it by 9 over the Vikings. Token pressure here against the Vikings. Vikings going to get this one in here to Petaway, and offensive foul whistle against the Vikings. Shaheed Petaway put his head straight down that time, and going to be an offensive foul whistle against number 21 that time for the Vikings, and that was a good call on that one.
Good call. The player for the Golden Bulls were able to establish his footing right there. Just, again, too much contact on the negative end of the Vikings.
Now bring now back here for the Vikings, checking in, seeing his first action this afternoon. Also going to be number 13, Malik Edwards. They're going to drop this one down here to Maynard. Maynard and McIntosh, guys, get down on the floor for the basketball. And we will say this one will belong to the Golden Bulls down on this end of the floor.
Great hustle there by McIntosh. Get back into the play and at least dive to make the effort to grab the ball.
Yeah, McIntosh did a good job. Nearly came up with the steal on that play, but the ball just didn't bounce away the Vikings on that one.
With 5 minutes left in this half, we're going to have to come out in the second half with a different whole mindset for this Vikings team. I think we're going to come out with definitely the main objective is to stop so much fouling. Almost every player has almost 2 fouls now. Yeah,
you're right about that too. So it's going to have to be a priority for the Vikings in the second half. Kirschman a long 3.
Kirschman just seems to be catching fire right now.
Yeah, 38-26 here, Kirschman. And Kirschman doing a good job of scoring the basketball and being that guy. You know, you always want to have one guy kind of set the tone for you and everybody lead. Kirschman doing a good job of that so far. Petaway a long 3-pointer. No good, and an over-the-back foul whistle against McIntosh. And again, another silly foul that time by McIntosh. Guy already boxed him out, had better position, and he's still over the back.
Yeah, you have to know when to give up on a play, especially when you don't have any kind of leverage, no position on another player.
So that'll bring up a media timeout here with 4:51 left to play here in the first half. It's the Vikings, Golden Bulls 38. Johnson C. Smith 26. Right before halftime, and the Vikings trailing it by 12 down to Johnson C. Smith. Recapping some of that early action for you here at the CIAA in their first game this afternoon. It was the Bowie State ladies prevailing over the Lady Broncos of Fayetteville State 69-50. Also it was Virginia State 74-50 over St. Augustine's. Winston-Salem 50, Elizabeth City 41, and in men's game it was St. Augustine's tripping up the Lincoln line 61-60. So on tomorrow, the winner of this game will move to another 8:50 contest tomorrow night, Marquise against the Bulldogs, Bowie State University. And the women's, our matchups are set for tomorrow. It'll be Chowan against Lincoln Livingstone, Virginia State at 10 o'clock, and at 12 it'll be Chowan versus Lincoln. Johnson C. Smith and Bowie and Virginia Union and Winston-Salem are our 4 women's games for tomorrow. And also on tomorrow we will have in the men's games, it will be St. Augustine's taking on Fayetteville State, and the winner of this game will take on Bowie State. Vikings have Ben Cole here from the outside, as that one will not go down again. And it'll make it a 40-26 lead here for the Golden Bulls.
The Vikings cannot allow themselves to get into a deeper hole in the end of this half. Have to maintain at least some kind of leverage against this team.
Somebody's going to have to guard Christian Kirschman, and the Vikings probably going to have to come out of this zone and kind of play him man-to-man. And
seems like an intentional foul there from Kirschman.
I think he just tried to be a little bit too aggressive on that play that time, man.
His first personal.
It'll be the first one on Kirschman. Team 9th. At the line for the Vikings will be number 20, John Maynard. First free throw by Maynard is good. He'll have one more.
He converts to the first.
43-27, 4:03 left to play in the first half. Maynard, he'll knock that one down and make it a 15-point cushion here for Johnson C. Smith. And this one has kind of got out of hand here for the Vikings. Got away from Elizabeth City early here this afternoon, tonight so far, Marquise.
Oh, definitely have to be able to maintain some kind of leverage against this team. But right now, all the momentum and all the drive and hustle is on the side of Johnson C. Smith.
Shot is up and good that time. Big guy, that'll be Brandon McKinney with the bucket. Maynard tried to take the charge that time. Petaway now back over to Edwards. Edwards to Maynard. Maynard thought about the three, and he'll bring it back out top here now. Back over to Petaway. Petaway off to Jordan Jones. Jones over to Maynard. Back to Edwards. Trying to drop it down to Jones. Jones will shoot the 15-footer. No good. Rebound pulled down by McKinney. And the Golden Bulls look over to Coach Steve Jordan, and he tells them to settle it down and slow it down here a minute as we approach 3 minutes to play here in this first half. McKinney in the right corner now. He'll drop it down low to Gabon Williams, and this shot is up. Comes the bucket for number 20 that time. Excuse me. That'll be number 20, Gabon Williams. And yeah, Marquise, this one is slowly, not slowly, this one has really gotten away from the Vikings here. They find themselves almost down by 20 points here. And you said it a little bit early, you know, Vikings cannot let themselves fall any further in the hole than they have here so far.
Definitely, especially in the coming out in the second half. If not, they're not going to have to come out here with the shoulder shrug. They don't need to show that kind of mentality. They need to still have that staying fight and resilience.
Shot up by Jordan Jones that time is good. That'll make it 47-30. First basket for the Vikings in a while here. They were stuck on 28. Golden Bulls now back to Kirschman again. And Kirschman with a big afternoon here for the Golden Bull. And makes it a 20-point game now, 50-30 with 2:17 left to play in the first half. It's been all Johnson C. Smith here in the first half. Jones now down low to Marshall. Marshall back out top to Edwards. Edwards directing the offense. He's going to shoot a long three-pointer. That one is no good. Rebound pulled down by Williams. And Johnson C. Smith is completely in control of this one here, Marquise.
They definitely are looking for Kirchman to come down and see if he gets another shot up there. Get that heat check going. Excellent pass there.
And nice pass that time. And you'll see the Vikings, I don't know if the Vikings have given up or what has gone on, but right now 52-30 with a $1:29 left to play. And just been a synopsis of the whole season here for Elizabeth City. Petaway stop, pop in the lane, shot is up, and that one no good. That one won't find the iron as well, and Golden Bulls will just, Coach Jordan is telling them to settle it down here. Kirschman on a little dribble drive that time, gonna lose his dribble, nearly throws it away, but Williams there to pick it up. And traveling has been whistled to number 2. And that will be traveling violation to number 2 that time, and turn it over. First only mistake, matter of fact, that would be number 11, Davis. Only one of the few mistakes Johnson C. Smith has made here in this first half.
Yeah, this team has definitely come out in this first half and executed on all their plays and just, been fortunate enough to get a couple of lucky bounces to roll in, but when it's your night, it's your night.
Yeah, 52-30, been all Johnson C. Smith here in this first half here for the Vikings. Harvey thought about the shot. He'll step in, shoot the jumper, and that'll be good. So Harvey with the first bucket of tonight for him. That'll make it a 20-point contest now. Williams shot off the glass, no good. Hit the right side of the basket that time. Harvey gonna bring it back down here for the Vikings. Now over to Petaway. Petaway, he'll shoot a long three-pointer. That one is no good. Rebound pulled down by Harvey. Harvey's shot is blocked out of bounds that time. And no foul whistled on that one. So 8.9 seconds left to play. We're going to send it back to the station at halftime. As my girl Branday, she got a couple songs for you. Her and her crew, they still holding it down. She can add a little spice to this one here for us on the back end. Inbound to Harvey. 7-6 Harvey. Little jab step. Harvey going to take this one, shoot the floater off the lane. Glass is up, no good. And that will be the end of the first half here. As the Golden Bulls of Johnson C. Smith come out taking care of business here early as they lead it 52-32 over the Vikings at the Elizabeth City State University. Hey, you listen to the 2017 CIAA basketball tournament. 15 minutes on the clock for halftime, and we're going to send it back to the station. And thanks so much for listening. We'll be back here to bring you the second half of this one as the Vikings find themselves trailing big. 52-32 here to the Golden Bulls of Johnson C. Smith. Welcome back here, sports fans. It's just the start of the second half. It's the Johnson C. Smith Golden Bulls 52, Vikings 32. It'll be Viking basketball to start this second half here. And we're looking at 2 points quickly here for the Vikings. It'll be Jordan Jones, and that'll bring his first basket of the second half. 52-34, Golden Bulls comfortably early in this second half. Vikings going to have a lot of answers go down and quickly, Marquise, for them to get back into this one here later on tonight.
Oh, definitely. This team is going to have to come out. I'm interested to see how they come out with that mentality. They have to come out, wanting to score this basketball and get back into this game. Can't come out shoulder shrug, just feeling defeated already. You have 19 minutes and some change to go. You have to be able to turn this game around.
Edwards thought about the three. He'll give it over to Jordan. And a long three-pointer for John Maynard. That shot a hit and go over the top of the backboard. Taking a look at the first half stats, the Johnson C. Smith Golden Bulls shot 61% in the first half, led by Christian Kirchman. He had 24 points, 4 3 balls, 8 of 9 from the field, and he was the straw that stirred the cup for Johnson C. Smith and got him out to this big lead here in this contest. Here for the Vikings, they were led by Elrod Edwards with 8 points. 19 minutes just underway here in the second half. Nice pass down low to Davis. He'll turn, dribble, drive, he'll stop, he'll shoot the jumper. No good. Rebound pulled down by Maynard. Maynard give it away off to Cal. Let's see. Vikings bring it across the timeline here in our final game of the night here at the Bojangles Coliseum here in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina. McIntosh, his jumper no good. Rebound pulled down by Davis. Davis quickly in the front court. Off to Williams. Williams shot is up and blocked that time. McIntosh, he's not quit on the plate. McIntosh over to Cal. Cal over to Edwards. A long three-pointer is good for the Vikings. 52-37. And the Vikings make it a 15-point game now. The Vikings have come down from 18 once earlier this year, and that was against Winston-Salem State. But with 5 quick points here for the Vikings, Johnson C. Smith going to take a timeout, and we're going to keep it right here. 52-37 is the score here. And it's the Vikings trying to claw their way back into it. Looking at the first half stats for Elizabeth City, Vikings with 10 of 30 from the field, only 33%. 3 of 11 from the three-point line for 27%, and almost perfect from the charity stripe as the Vikings shot 90% in the first half. And Johnson C. Smith, the largest lead of the first half, was at 22 points, and did have a couple lead changes in the first half. Score was tied 4 times in the first half, and 2 lead changes as well. So.
Yeah, looking at Johnson C. Smith's 3-point percentage going 90%, I mean, that's just phenomenal, almost perfect. It's just hard to beat a team who's hitting that good, especially from 3-point range. 16 for 26 total for the game, field goal. These guys just came out tonight already, wanted to play. Going back to the Vikings coming out with 16 fouls. In the first half, you can't do that in any portion of any game. You cannot come out and have over 10 fouls already to start a game. You're just begging to, you're just putting yourself in an even deeper hole than you're already going to be.
Yeah, 16 fouls whistled against the Vikings in the first half, and that led to 18 free throws for Johnson C. Smith, and they cashed in on 14 of them. Kirchman now have it high of his head, trying to get it to Davis, and he'll work against Cal. He'll stop, he'll pop, he'll shoot that short floater. No good. Shot pulled down by McKinney. He can't get it. Rebound pulled down by Edwards. 52-37. Does the Vikings have a little bit more fight in them here this afternoon? Golden Bulls in that 2-3 zone here. Now Maynard back over to Edwards. Edwards thought about the 3 over to Maynard. Maynard now, he'll dribble drive. Back to Edwards. Got to do something with it. 11 on the shot clock. Kyle thought about the 3 down to McIntosh. McIntosh shot is up and no good. But a foul whistle against the Golden Bulls, and it looks like Christian Williams will pick up his second here. That'll be his 3rd foul. Team first on Williams.
McIntosh coming out the second half already looking like a different man right now. Just having a chase down block on the dunk attempt and just taking it strong to the basket to get to the line, making the first of his 2 free throws. That's the kind of mentality that I was talking about. You're going to have that to get back into this game, which seems like the Vikings may be able to do if they keep this pace up.
7-0 run to start the second half, and the Vikings trim a 20-point lead down to 13 here now against the Golden Bulls. Kirschman, he'll take it left side here. He'll give it off to Williams. Williams over to Williams. As a matter of fact, he'll shoot that jumper. No good. Rebound pulled down by McKinney. Nearly walk with it, but he'll kick it back out top to Williams and get back to Kirschman. He'll reset the Golden Bull offense. He'll work off the screen that time. He'll give it back to Davis. Davis now trying to get it down low to McKinney. He'll go left side. He'll drop it out to McKinney. He'll shoot the 15-footer and count that one for Brandon McKinney. And McKinney, that will make his second basket of the night. That'll give him 4 points on the Anthony. 54-39. Golden Bulls back up by 15. Cal now trying to use a little screen himself this time, trying to get this one off. Here it's going to be picked up. Edwards going to take it. He's going to drive over to Maynard. Maynard thought about the three. He'll drive a little bit closer. Shot is knocked out of there. And rebound pulled down by Williams. The ball is going to be thrown away. Kyrie Marshall with the jumper. Kyrie Marshall with a nice play shot up. Maynard can't get it this time. And great hustle play that time by Marshall. Maynard just couldn't finish the layup. Could have been a big play that time for the Vikings. Could have gotten it back to them 13. Kirschman now left side, right in front of the Golden Bulls bench. He'll give it down low. They'll drop it down low to Williams that time, and he had Kyrie Marshall pinned on that. Marshall had no other choice but to foul him on that play.
Kyrie Marshall also coming out. Excellent play, diving on the ball, getting the steal there. Could have had a better execution there trying to score the basket, but these guys seem to have it in their heads that we have to come out stronger and faster and smarter, which they're trying to do. Have to still be able to prevent the shots from being taken for Johnson C. Smith.
Golden Bulls, they'll lose this one out of bounds, and this ball will belong to Elizabeth City. And the foul will be against number 15 this time for Johnson C. Smith. That'll be Casey Minor. And Minor will have one more here. And Maynard now will, after that was last touch by the Golden Bulls, basketball back to the Vikings. 54-39. And you're right, Marquise, Vikings don't have anything to do but to play loose here on this one. Over to McIntosh, he'll turn and traveled on that play that time. And McIntosh, you hit the jumper from the right side. Just shoot the jumper instead of trying to put it on the floor at times. That's what big men kind of get themselves in trouble, trying to do a little bit too much.
Right, especially if you have the potential to stretch your game out. Don't have to be afraid to do that if you can do it.
Kirschman now, he'll bring it up a big first half. He's been scoreless here in the second half. Went for 24 in the first half against the Vikings. And an offensive foul whistle this time against number 25 for Johnson C. Smith. That'll be Malik Ford. And that'll be Ford's first foul of the afternoon. With a third team foul. Matter of fact, his third, team's third. Basket or two, the Vikings can try to get back into it. Edwards, a long three-pointer, and that'll make it a 12-point game now for the Vikings. 54-42. So like you said, Marquise, no quit in these Vikings here as they come out here a 10-2 run here to start this second half. And they got it, their 12-point lead. Shot up by Kirschman, no good. Rebound pulled down by Maynard. Kirschman thought that one was in, I did too. It was right back. Vikings trying to get it up under 10 here with about 15 minutes left to play. It was on the right side now. Give it over to Maynard. Maynard had that one knocked away, and it will finally be knocked away off of the Golden Bulls, and it'll be Viking basketball with 15:01 left to play here in this contest. Viking, go ahead.
In the second half, it looks like this Elizabeth City Vikings team is coming out to just saying we have nothing to lose right now. We're down, just give it all right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. They want to give it their all, and they definitely want to make sure that they come out here and compete and fight in this second half. And the ball went out of bounds, looked like.
Seems like having a the horn.
We're going to have a media timeout here, so with 14:59 left to play in this contest, it's the Johnson C. Smith Golden Bulls 54, your ECSU Mighty Vikings 42. You listen to the 2017 CIAA tournament right here on your community voices 89.9 ECSU. Welcome back here, sports fans. 14:59 left to play. Vikings trail by 20 at halftime and cutting it down to 12 here in the second half as they started out here on a 10-2 run here to start this second half. Ball nearly knocked away that time. And it gets out to Kirschman. He thought about the three. Now over to number 20, Williams. His shot is up. No good. Rebound, pull forward. They're going to get on the floor for it. Cowell on the floor. Kirschman on the floor. Looked like Kirschman walked with good battle that time. Both guys getting on the floor. Shot is up, and this time this one is no good. Edwards got it, and a ball bounced out of bounds. That said, Lance be touched by the Vikings.
The defense is there for the Vikings right now. It just seems like the ball, when it bounces off the rim, it just bounces right back into the hands of a Golden Bull.
Now bring up now a dribble drive penetration for Kirschman. Nearly thought he walked on that one, but gonna turn and shoot this short floater. Shot is up, no good. And the Golden Bulls have only scored 2 points here compared to their 50-something in the first half. And they've kind of hit a little bit of a lull as the Vikings continue to push it and trying to get this one up under 10 here. 54-42. Near foul that time by Kirschman as Cowell able to come and get it this time. He'll give it off to Edwards. Edwards now gonna take a dribble drive. He's gonna turn. He's gonna shoot the short floater. No good. Rebound pulled down. Edwards nearly knocked it away, and he did bring it away. Over here to Pettaway. Pettaway shot off the glass. No good. And that one will be a foul. That time whistle to number 20. As a matter of fact, that'll be 32, Christian Williams. That's gonna be Williams' 4th personal foul.
Excellent play there. Just being able to get up in the air by number 0. Clayton Cowell, just being able to get his hands up and get in front of that ball and force opportunity to get some points back on the board.
Yeah, Pettaway not able to make that one. He'll have one more. You see Coach Luke Grimsley just trying to settle down early on that. Giving it all Marquise. (11-2) run for them this second half, and they got it down to 9 here. Golden Bulls number 3 this time. He's going to stop. He's going to pop it, shoot the short floater, and that'll count the bucket for Aaron Adair. And Adair, his first bucket here of the second half. And Golden Bulls just needed that basket, because I was, it's a tale of 2 halves here. Long three-pointer by Miles. Miles shot off the glass, no good. Almost kissed that one home that time, but the bank not open after 5 here in Charlotte tonight. Kirschman down with the rebound. They'll bring it over here to Williams. Williams now going to work against Pettaway. Pettaway over to Adair. Adair back over to Kirschman. Kirschman down low here to Williams. Williams shot off the glass is good that time, and he just picked Javonte Miles that time, and Miles couldn't get around him.
But you can't let your man get right in behind you like that. If he gets in behind you, he's going to be able to score every time. Edwards
now has to give it back out top here to Cowell. Golden Bulls push it back to a 15-point lead. Shot off the glass is good by Clayton Cowell. 58-45. 13-point lead here now for the Golden Bulls. Vikings doing a good job trying to get Kirschman to get away with that. Get that ball out of his hand. Adair with another bucket that time. And the Vikings a little pressure that time. Tried to cause a turnover, but backfired on him as Adair got open along under the basket, and he'll cash that one in. 15-point cushion for the Golden Bulls. Vikings had got it down to 11 here. 12 minutes to play here in this second half. Shot clock at 10. Edwards, he's going to put it on the ground. He'll give it over to number 11. This will be Marshall. Marshall reverse layup. He can't make it. Vikings needed that one. And Marshall just come up a little empty. Probably should have shot it on the right side instead of taking it to the left.
Definitely, these guys have to. I mind what they're doing, trying to get into the paint and score a little easier shot. But if you have an open shot around the perimeter, you have to be able to take it.
There now the Vikings. Matter of fact, they try to go to Bulls. Give it in the hands of Williams. Williams over to Davis, and Davis will be fouled on the play. And that'll be fouled by number 21, Shaheen Pettaway.
His third.
And that'll be Pettaway's third. Checking in the game is going to be Land and McIntosh, and Cowell along with number 5, Javonte Miles, will go out of the ball game here for the Golden Bulls. Excuse me, for the Vikings. McIntosh now back over to Land. Land going to draw the assignment of dealing with the hot Christian Kirschman. freshman layup all the way through around the right side that time.
Number 2.
And now he's gonna have, I guess Land thought he was gonna get a little backside, weak side help that time. It never came. Shot up by Edwards. That one is good. 62, 47. By 5. Vikings have trimmed off 5 points off of this lead here so far. And boy, that should have been a legal screen this time against the Golden Bulls, and that gotta be on number 3 that time. Aaron Adair that time. He just cleaned the clock that time and shot Lee Pettaway. Hard screen, Pettaway able to take it, and he will. Wow.
Yeah, that was a very hard screen. It looked like he definitely felt that one.
Bring up now a turnover here. Edwards nearly had it, lost away. Pettaway with his shot off the glass. No good. They fight for it. Rebound pulled down by Adair. Adair out to Davis. Davis going to take it wide open. His shot off the glass is good. McIntosh couldn't foul him on that one as he already got 3. He had to just let him go.
We didn't even see him coming up beside him. Just little lazy coming back up the court, jogging a little bit.
Yeah, and this will bring up a turnover again by McIntosh. Back over to Williams. Williams 3, no good. They fight for the rebound. Pulled down by Edwards. And he'll take it and bring it across the timeline. Vikings had got it down to 9-11. The Golden Bulls have pushed it back out to a 17-point cushion.
Foul is on number 32, Christian Williams. His second, team 6. Number 23, Matthew McIntosh will be on the line for the 2. The Vikings will take a timeout. A 30-second timeout will convert into a full timeout for media time. We're ready for play. It'll be the Golden Bulls ball. Two points. Number 11, Robert Davis, the third.
Rebound by Christian Williams. Been a stabilizing force for the Golden Bulls down low here.
Foul is on number 4, Land. his first, team's third. Lane violation, that's a turnover. It'll be the Golden Bulls ball. Number 20, Lavon Williams. Two points, number 4, Land for the Vikings. Foul is on number 2. Kirschman. His second, team 7. That will put the Vikings in the 1-1. Number 4 Land will be on the line for the 1-1. Foul is on number 4. Land is second. Team's third. .27 remaining. The Golden Bulls will take a timeout. be the Vikings ball. Two points. Number 5, Miles. Two points. Number 32, Christian Williams. Count the basket. Foul is on number 25, Malik Ford. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Miss Kayla Ward, please come to the Bojangles Administrative Office right away. Miss Kayla Ward to the Bojangles Administrative Office. Number 4, Land, is on the line for 2. Last touch by the Vikings. It'll be the Golden Bulls ball. Two points. Number 11, Robert Davis, the third. Foul is on number 4, Lane. His third. Team's fifth. 2 points on the putback. Number 20, John Manning. That's a 3-pointer. Number 2, Christian. Hutch. That's a 3-pointer. Number 0, Clayton Howard. Thrown away by the Golden Bulls. That's a turnover. The Golden Bulls will take a timeout. A full timeout. We're ready for play. It'll be the Vikings ball. Two points. Number 11, Gary Marshall. Foul is on number 44. Correction, number 34. Jordan Jones. His first. Team 6. Number 11. Robert Davis III on the line. knocked away by the Vikings. It'll be the Golden Bulls ball. Two points, number 11, Harry Marshall. Foul is on number 34, Jordan Jones, is second, team seventh, number 32, Christian Williams on the line. That's a three-pointer, number 5, Javante Mao. Foul is on number 11, Kyrie Marshall. His second, team's 8th, number 11, Robert Davis III on the line for the 1-and-1. He's traveling, that's a turnover. It'll be the Golden Bulls ball on the toss end. Foul is on number 11, Harry Marshall. His third, team's 9th. staying in the contest with the Golden Bulls of Johnson C. Smith University, 84, the Vikings of Elizabeth City State University, 66.
All right, CIAA fans, if I can have your attention at center court.